back everyone to the Chicago White Sox franchise here on MLB The Show 17. So this is going to be the trade. Look at that score, 15-1. See, our hitting is very good. Which is why we're not going to go after any hitters in this trade deadline. The lineup is nice. Yohan Moncada is playing really well, 315 batting average. Humberto Fuentes, he's been a little since the start of the year, which he was doing really well at the start. Mookie Betts has been an MVP candidate. Matt Faes has been another MVP candidate. Benintendi's played pretty well. Marcell Ozuna's played alright. Nolan Arenado, after his season last year in which he won MVP, not a great year this year. Timothy Griffin, he has been phenomenal in July. Remember, in the Giants game, he hit 2 home runs. Those are like his 5th and 6th of the year. Now he's at 13, 37 RBIs, 265 batting average. And Tim Anderson, that's not great. But that's 7 out of 9 hitters who are hitting the ball well. But pitching, on the other hand, Julio Teheran's playing Carlos Martinez is playing pretty good. Aaron Sanchez isn't playing that well. Bryant Bain, he had a really good start to the year, and he's starting to fall off. And then Braxton Garrett's struggling. But bullpen isn't as bad. Roberto Osuna, I think, has tied for the most saves in the AL. Trevor May's doing alright. Rivera's doing Carl Edwards ain't doing too good. Neither's Anthony Blair or Joe Smith. Adam Laboratory, however you say that, because I still can't. He's playing alright, and so is AJ Cole. So, none of our pitchers are doing exceptionally well, like the hitters. The hitting on this team has been absolutely phenomenal. Mookie Betts is currently in the league for MVP, and I would imagine Matt Faes is in the top 5 or top 10. So, the White Sox are currently 5 games ahead of the Tigers for the AL Central, but that's just because the AL Central has been terrible this year. 55-46 does not normally win you a division, as the White Sox are currently the worst team that is currently winning a division. But the White Sox certainly have plenty of assets they can trade. They have plenty of good prospects. Jose Hernandez, a 21-year-old closer, and top 50 apparently is only 28 prospects. But that's besides the point. Looking at the team statistics, first in batting average, first in hits, first in triples. No, team. Batting average, second in most at-bats. Runs is tied for 3rd. Hits is 1st. Doubles is 2nd. Triples is 1st. Home runs is 1st. RBIs is 3rd. Stolen bases is 8th. See? Stolen base percentage is somewhere. Where is it? Stolen base percentage is 22nd. That's not great, but oh well. Walks is, I would assume it's pretty good, but I guess not. 28th. That's not great at all. Strikeouts, this is for hitting. 14th, so very average. Slugging percentage 1st. On base percentage 9th. Total bases 1st by a mile. Plate appearances 5th. GID. What is GIDP? Well, I guess the White Sox aren't doing too good in that category. 23rd. Oh, is that like fielding? Oh, okay. But pitching, on the other hand, low ERA, or 18th. I guess it's not that bad. Complete games, probably like maybe 1. Shutouts, 9. Saves, it's not going to be pretty high. Yeah, tied for 8th. Blown saves, hopefully not too high. Tied for 14th. So, wait, it said Osuna only has 1. As a team, the White Sox have 13, but the closer, Roberto Osuna, only has 1. That's strange. Hits allowed, probably going to be towards the bottom. Okay, so the pitching maybe isn't horrendous, but it's average. And the hitting is like the best in baseball. So as you see, the starting rotation and the bullpen both need a little bit of an upgrade. Look at those free agents. Kershaw, Trout, Mookie Betts, Carlos Correa, George Springer, Cespedes, Corey Kluber, Miguel Sano. It's literally stacked. Addison Russell, Justin Turner. So maybe building up some salary cap wouldn't be a bad idea as well. I'm expecting to see some blockbuster trades from the White Sox, and this one right here certainly looks like a blockbuster. It is top prospect Michael Kopech Ken Brown, as well as Jaime Rodriguez to the Tampa Bay Rays for Chris Archer, a phenomenal pitcher. He's having a really good year, 7-5 record with a 2.45 ERA and 139 strikeouts in 21 starts. He's on a very team-friendly contract for 4 years. And Chris Archer is now a member of the Chicago White Sox. One blockbuster trade apparently is not enough for the White Sox, as their standing top pitching prospect, Braxton Garrett, who's played in the majors pretty much his whole year, and he's not played great, Aaron Sanchez, as well as Miguel Gonzalez, who was their first-round pick back in 2018, and he's a talented player. He's going to be good. To the Interdivision Tigers for Michael Fulmer, another pitching star. Now, I find it interesting that they're doing this trade interdivision, because while they're stealing a star from the second-best team in the division, they're also giving them a talented player in Aaron Sanchez and 2 top prospects. So, for the long run, this could be a really bad trade for the White Sox, but since they want to contend, then I see why they're doing it. So, Michael Fulmer is now being out of the rotation. He's upset because he's in the bullpen, but he's going to be in the rotation, so he'll be a 91. The White Sox wanted to make moves in the bullpen. They wanted to get Kenley Jansen from the Dodgers. They wanted to get Zach Britton from the Orioles. They wanted to get Dellin Betances from the Marlins. Yes, he's on the Marlins now. Those teams were unwilling to trade their players away, so the White Sox are just going to have to stick with their current bullpen, which isn't, awful, but isn't great. But the rotation is better. Chris Archer, Michael Fulmer have been added, and they still have Teheran Martinez and Bryant Bain. They still have talented prospects on their roster like Jose Hernandez, Franz Kirk, Anthony Alston, Ronald Acuna. So prospect-wise, they're doing alright. So next episode will be either Michael Fulmer's debut, or I'll find a game that I want to play. I don't know who we're going to play next episode, but we'll play someone.